Are we doing this? Oh my God, I'm so dry. We doing this. Welcome, you guys. It is purposeful that I am here on this camera looking like this because I just got done with my tennis practice and I just got the shower and I am dry because we are going to do some dermaplanning and we're going to do some ranting, chit-chatting. So let's get into it. Never mind the lashes. That's not what we're here for. The lashes look a hot mess, but you know that little phase when you in needing a refill and they just all falling off, y'all. That's what's happening. So we're going to talk about the things that peeve us today, and let's start with that. The fact that these lashes are peeving me right now. Look at that. But it is what it is. I'm still cute. I just get some little clusters and add them in as we go. But like I said, we just got out of tennis practice. So we are dealing with sweaty, wet roots and wet hair. A little wet hair. I did wrap it in a bonnet when I went into the shower, but apparently that didn't work. So we're gonna wrap her up a little bit. I need some clips. I clearly don't have everything I need, do I? Let me get some clips. We're gonna have to work with what we got. Let's get this hair out the face. So you guys, this is probably, it's been a while since I've actually done any type of chit chat video, because I have been in a spiritual growth space, I guess you can say, where I just been learning like discernment and what to share and what not to share with people, when to share, when not to share. And I've learned a lot of lessons of oversharing my beliefs, my thoughts, and the things that just frustrate me. So I just kind of been silent, you know. And that's where I've been. But today I want to have a little fun and talk about what peeves me while I do my face. So, little update. I haven't shared my skincare journey with y'all for real, but as you can see, we got some dryness. Now, disclaimer, I am dry because I just got out the shower, and I literally live in a state with crazy dry water or hard water. So, that is a disclaimer. I also have some some purging, because I just had a facial last week, so I got a little purging going on. She did zap me up or whatever, but I'm still purging a little bit. So you may see a few bumps. It's a lot of hair going on. So that's what we're finna do. We're finna do a dermaplanning. We're finna put some oil and moisture on it, and we finna chit chat. So I do want y'all to go on this skincare journey with me, because I am ready for radiant skin. I deserve it. My skin has gone through so much, and I want to say, like, at this very moment, what you guys are seeing is like maybe I'm gonna give it 70% better than where I was like probably a year ago. So if you look closer, you can still see the dark spots, the damage from my skin from breaking out just about a year ago. Stressing out, blood getting acidic, body getting acidic. That's what stress does. And I was under a lot of stress not too long ago. So yeah, my body is still healing. My skin is still healing, and I am taking the long road. So what we're doing now, as far as my esthetician, we are doing monthly or bi-weekly facials, monthly facials, preparing me for a chemical peel. So we're taking it very slow. I've been to several estheticians and they just wanted to jump in and give me a chemical peel right away. I don't like doing things like that, like really fast. So I found an esthetician that I trust and that I like, and yeah, she's gonna work with me slowly and just build up my collagen and build up things with internally to prepare me for a chemical peel so that I don't have an adverse reaction. So that's what we're doing. But today I just want to give myself a little self-care and talk with y'all. So let's do that. Child, let's fix these eyebrows first because they is a hot mess. They is a hot mess. I don't have anything like particularly planned to talk about. I'm just gonna be ranting and rambling, and I'm gonna be looking in this mirror that I hope that y'all can still see me in as I go, because I don't have everything set up. I just want to fix my eyebrows a little bit because they was a mess. So let's start with this oil. I'm actually not using an expensive oil because I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking about what oil I'm gonna use to do this dermaplanning because I ain't using my good oil in my little refrigerator. Like what? No. So I got my little razor thing. And I just got some oil-based makeup, or oil-based, it's an oil cleanser. Yeah. So just an oil-based cleanser that I'm using. It doesn't like suds up or anything. And it has grapeseed oil in it. So that's what I'm putting all on my face to start the dermaplanning. By the way, I already washed my face. Washed my face in the shower, as I said. I just got out the shower, so. Face washed in the shower. And y'all, in the past, when I used to do all this faithfully and steam my face and all that stuff, I will say from my experience, I feel like I kind of damaged my skin barrier from doing all that stuff. So I don't do all that stuff no more. I kind of just take it easy. I don't even do this a lot. Probably the last time I did this was 6 months ago. Yeah, I don't do a lot to my face because sometimes less is more. That's my motto. But yeah, guys, we just trying out some different content on this channel to see what sticks, what y'all like and what y'all don't like. Now, I've been making vlogs and they're a little time consuming, to be honest. I don't really like doing all that editing. Yeah, I have really long sideburns. They like come down my face. So let's just start there because I get that from my mama. She is a hairy person. So let's shape that up a little bit. You see all that coming off already? That's crazy. So many sideburns. I'm gonna leave some though, because that's just my ethnicity is to have thick sideburns like that, and I ain't mad at it. You know, can you really talk while you're doing this? I don't want to cut myself. But y'all, what I want to start with, what peeves me the most is nosy people, y'all. Like, if you follow me on my other platforms, you'll notice I've been talking a lot about minding your business. And how spiritual and mature it is to learn the art of minding your business. You know? It is a very spiritually mature thing to not be in people's business. Like, I don't understand. I've never really been a nosy person. I've probably been a little too self-centered. I low-key be living under a rock. People be coming and updating me and tell or stuff. I bet. I don't want to cuss. And I be like, girl, I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know who dating who. I don't know who said what. I don't know who done got canceled. I don't know none of that. You know, the best description of my personality is that Lil Wayne clip when I don't know what he did. He was talking about new artists or something, and they mentioned a new artist and he didn't know him, and people kind of got upset and thought he was being rude or self-centered or obnoxious or whatever, and he was just like, he lived in his own little bubble. I felt that so deeply, and I felt like people got offended even though he was telling the truth. And I'm like, really, people out here do be living in their own little bubble. Like, I don't be knowing what people got going on, nor do I want to know. Like, for what? It does not benefit me to know everything that's going on. Like, unless it's affecting my livelihood, you know, my son livelihood, my family directly, I don't care at all. Like, not one bit. Got a little mustache going on here. Oh, hair. Good at that girl. A little fuzz, a little peach fuzz. But no, seriously. Do not, nosy people peeve me. Specifically, too, we just don't get into it. Specifically, overly religious people. Those overly religious people, I feel like, really peeves me. Like the ones that be overly concerned about your relationship with God and your salvation. Like, ooh. I understand, you know, some people believe they're disciples or they're disciples of Christ and they're supposed to be doing this and this for Jesus and God and blah, blah, blah. But love, there is a balance. There is a harmony of letting God do its work and you embodying the work of God. And I think that's where a lot of people get it confused and they get overly involved in people's salvation and people's relationship with God. And I have always been irked by that when it comes to religious people. Like, mind y'all business. You really good. My business is good business. Girl, your business ain't what's over here. Better go on somewhere. And don't worry about my relationship with God that I have with God. Don't worry about what that looks like. None of that. And that's where I was talking about at the beginning. You know, it's just a part of, all of that is a part of, like, growing spiritually, to know, like, there's just certain things you don't share publicly about your practices with God, whatever it is, because you got all these people that want to judge and call it witchcraft and whatever the case may be, instead of just accepting that, you know, people just worship God and talk to God different ways. Like, at the end of the day, all that stuff witchcraft shit. But we gonna leave that alone. But yeah, that's like, those kind of people just really irk me. The ones that want to pull up on you and be like, have you talked to God today? Like, why are you worried about it? That's my sacred relationship. It ain't none of your business. I had a guy that approached me like that in the mall not too long ago. I can't remember what he said, but he approached me talking about, do I know the truth? And I was like, boy, if you don't get the hell out my face immediately. I was trying to get back to work and I was eating and stuff. He don't come talking to me. What? And he started talking. At first, I didn't just blatantly say that at first. And I was like, well, the truth about what? And he was like, the truth about where you come from, who you are. Then he went all into his little preaching spiel. And I was like, you know what? Even if I was that type of person that just wanted to fellowship with him in that moment, that is so obnoxious and annoying to do that to a stranger. Like, ooh, y'all do too much. I love that y'all want to spread the word of God, honey, but sometimes y'all just do too much and just too nosy. You know, I like that. But for me, it ain't my business to tell nobody how they should work for God or whatever, because I work for God my own little way. But I will say it is my business to have my own boundaries. And I hope y'all have your own boundaries too when it comes to stuff like that, because people really don't have a right to be all up in your business and your relationship with the relationship you have with God and what that looks like. And you honestly don't have to share it. If you want to talk to crystals and use crystals as a tool to communicate with God, then you can do that, and that ain't nobody's business. Okay? Y'all see that? Ugh, that's not dirt. I promise you that's not dirt. I just washed my face. That is hair. Specifically, the hairs from the sideburns, shit. I got so much hair on my face. It's a little satisfying, though. I ain't even gonna lie. You gotta get under that chin. I hope I don't have no crazy reaction to this, because I ain't done this in a very long time. No. And y'all, I'm also in this space of like developing new friendships, mending old friendships, and just figuring out, you know, what relationships and friendships look like and flow like for me. And in that process, you know, I've met some people, hung out with people, different people, and have developed some nice friendships, some cool friendships at this big old age. But one thing that has peeved me in this process is when I meet people that automatically assume that I want to be recruited into their tribe. Like, I don't know how, I've never been the type to want to click up with people. Click up with a group of people, or click up with baddies, or whatever the theme is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to have baddie friends and baddie vibes and be the baddie out, you know, traveling, and be the baddie in other states, in Miami, and blah, blah, blah. I just ain't never been on that vibe. Now, I don't mind hanging with badass chicks. I love me some baddie friends. I love people with confidence, because you don't have to carry them. People with confidence, you don't have to carry. They're going to carry themselves. They're going to carry themselves in the rooms that they walk into, and you can carry yourself, and all you got to do is worry about you, because they're going to worry about them. So I do like confident people. I just don't like the groups of people who try to recruit you into their tribe, while also, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Banishing other people, or banishing you because you don't want to be a part of their tribe. You know, they think like their tribe is like the hierarchy or something, and it's like, oh, you don't want to be in my tribe, then you can't be our friend. Child, if you don't get your 12-year-old mindset on somewhere, like, through that space, I've really learned a lot about yielding to people, and just taking it slow with building friends, and just how people move in that space. Because, like I said, I don't really want to be recruited into nobody's tribe. I just want to have a good time, laugh, have fun, go back home, and not be committed to be something for a group of people or somebody else. And, like, yeah, that's it. I don't want no pressure. And I had to learn that through my own, you know, experiences, getting to know different females and different people, and males too. And just knowing, like, learning that your friends, like, when I meet someone new and they have their own tribe of people that they hang with, like, just knowing and being comfortable with the fact that their friends don't have to be my friends. Like, we don't have to share friends. We can be friends. We can go brunch and have fun and hang out. And some of your friends can come sometimes, but I don't have to be friends with your friends to be your friend, if that makes sense. But I run into that a lot. I'm getting this stash, this little peach fuzz. And y'all see under my chin, I broke out a lot because I had a whole bunch of hormonal acne. It was so bad. You know, when women be breaking out under their chin, like all in this area right here, it was so bad, y'all. It was just dots all over this, like coming down my neck. It was so nasty. It's like it's like my body was trying to grow a beard. Like, for real. What we doing? So maybe we can get these brows a little bit. Let me put some more oil right here because it's kind of dry. And leading to that, the other part of that conversation, when talking about like recruiting friends and stuff, like I said, I've hung around so many different types of people, and I am so grateful that I have the charisma to do that, to do so, and to be invited into different groups of people, whether it be like baddies or church girls, conservative girls, spiritual girls. You know, like, I am so grateful that I have the charisma to flow in these different places, because I just love knowing people and getting to know people without any weird intentions behind making them show up and be what I want them to be to feel comfortable. I just love experiencing other people's world and letting them experience mine sometimes. That's it. Some people don't know how to have that balance, though. Some people just want you to be all up in their world. And, you know, I learned not to fall into that too much or get trapped in that, because it's easy to get trapped in that, especially when you come into a new world you've never been in before. It gets exciting, stimulating, but you got to bag up sometimes. You got to yield to people. Just be like, okay, I'm just visiting this person's world, and that's okay. But, yeah, leading into that, the other thing that peeves me about some women that I've come in contact with is just the level of judgment that we have towards other women. And I won't say that it's one particular group of women. I've seen it on all sides, whether it's like the conservative woman or the spiritual woman or whatever the case may be. Like, in some sense, all groups of people judge other people, right? But it's very rare that you find a person that's really open and just accept people as they are, but also carries very personal and healthy boundaries. So what I mean by that is that I meet some girls who act like, for the most part, most women act like they're advocates for other women. They act as if like, oh yeah, we support other women, we want to show up and celebrate, blah blah blah. But then to turn around and judge a woman because they don't show up in the world like they show up, or they like to date around and experience different men. And it's always like this little shade or this little judgment. Whether they say something like, oh yeah, that person ran through, or that person been with a lot of men, or yeah, she just a gold digger and da da da. Like, girl, are you an advocate for women or not? Because being an advocate for other women is accepting other women in whatever phase they in, honey, and minding your business. Because as long as that woman ain't digging your man gold or your gold, let that woman do her, because that's probably how she like to live. If she got her some sugar daddies, and that's how she like to live, and she don't want to be married, so let her do that. Why is it your business? And why do you feel like you got to say something about it and be negative? It just annoys me. I don't be saying that when I hear it from other women, when I'm sitting there and hearing that from other women. I just observe and I'm like, that's some hating shit, but whatever. Because every woman don't want the same thing that every other woman has. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women are conservative. Some women do want to be married. Some women do believe they should be one man, whatever the case may be. But that's not how all women feel. And you can't make all women feel that way. So it's like you try to outcast and judge a woman because she doesn't show up the way you feel that she should show up as a woman. Even though you're an advocate for women, you're an advocate for conservative women, and that's fine if that's what you is, but just say that, and don't be no hater when you come across women who aren't conservative, who are openly expressive and explorative in their sexuality and who they've been with. Like, why does that make them a hoe? I don't understand. I've never been the type to think like that. I don't know, for me. I've always felt like women are allowed to date around until they figure out what works for them. They're allowed to explore whatever spaces they want to explore until they figure out what works for them. And I think ultimately my stance in that space is rooted in just me wanting to be free. Like me wanting to be free from other people's judgments, and me wanting to be free to express myself in whatever phase I'm in at any moment. Like if I'm at a phase where I don't want to be married right now, I want to explore men, I want to experience different men and date around and da-da-da. I don't want to be looked at as a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I want to be looked at as a woman who wants to be single and who wants to experience different men until I can figure out what I want. Why do I have to be a hoe? You know what I'm saying? Or let's just say a woman, her libido is extremely high, and right now she's just in a phase of where she just wants to have sex. And she wants to have sex with the man that she's always desired. A few men. So what? As long as she's safe, protecting herself, what does that have to do with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, let people be free. But instead of like letting people be free, we want to judge. We want to start making rumors about a person being ran through or a person being whatever the case may be. I just don't like it. And I've never liked it. Not even in high school. Like, that stuff we dealt with in high school, and it's crazy because women still do it. Still do their high school stuff to this day. Try to lie about other women being ran through or other women sleeping their way to the top or whatever the case may be. It's so annoying. Like, y'all really some haters. And that's what it is. And y'all really not okay with yourselves, to be honest. I low-key be believing that women just want to feel that free overall. So when they meet another woman that's that free, they be hating. So I'm putting my little mask on. We cleaned up this face from this hair. I don't know if it looks that different. What y'all think? We'll do it for before and after shot. Maybe. But I'm putting on this detox mask. I thought it was Dead Sea. That's what I was going to say. Dead Sea detox mask, but it's not. So we're going to do that. I don't have a spatula. I'm going to put this in. I haven't done a mask in forever, except when I go to my esthetician. She does like this little honey gold mask on me. That kind of tingles. I don't know if I should have did that. We're gonna stay here. And we're gonna let it detox, I guess. Oh. I don't know if that's a tingle or a burn. Is that burning shit? Yeah, y'all. This is a little bit about what peeves me. And I hope we can do better in this world, especially when it comes to women supporting other women. Like, oh God, we gotta get out of this competitive shit, this jealousy stuff and this hating stuff. Girl, do you? Don't nobody care. For real, we all worried about ourselves. We all worried about getting snatched, skin glowing. Girl, worry about yourself. That's all we all worried about. I feel like when you a hater, you ain't got enough to do. You need to find something to do, because you ain't got enough, honey. What they say, go find you something safe to do. We finna let this dry. We're gonna wash it off and then go to bed. I do have an LED mask that I do sometimes, but I think that'll be too much for tonight. So I'm going to moisturize once this dry. Look, it's already dry. It's drying pretty fast. I'm gonna moisturize once this dry with my oils, my serum, and then we're gonna be done. All right, so we're about dry. We're gonna go wash this off. A few little wet spots. We're gonna go wash this off and then serum our face down, massage the oils in, and get ready for bed. Yes, yes. And we're back. Fresh face. I don't know why I keep adjusting this, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what feels good, which angle. We're back. Fresh face. About to apply our serum and our hydration. So I am using the Alpha Red Skin Better Science serum. This is not available over the counter. This is only available, I believe, in dermatologist offices as well as estheticians who have contracts with it. So I'm using the serum and the hydration boost cream. I will say for me, this has really helped my skin a lot. It is a bit pricey. It is a bit on the high end side. But what I tell people who are experiencing skin issues, who like me have tried every single DIY skincare regimen on the market. I like to rub it in a little bit. Oh my God, that stings. Maybe it's because I just shaved my face, but that really stings. For the girls who have tried every DIY skincare regimen, I'm gonna use my little rolly thing to kind of roll it in. I like to rub it in and then like massage my face with that. Oh y'all, that really stings. Oh my God, I ain't doing that no more. Not after I shaved my face. That was my first time ever using it after I shaved my face, and it stings, but this feels so good because I just got this out my little refrigerator, so it's like cooling it down a little bit. But as I was saying, like, girl, if you struggle with your skin and you have tried everything on the market from semi-high end to drugstore skincare and nothing has worked, I tell people all the time, it may be time for you to go high end and just invest those coins, because this stuff has transformed my skin a lot. And still transforming it. So I got the whole set. I bought the hydration, the serum, as well as the sunscreen. I do not know how I feel about the sunscreen right now. Actually, I haven't even been using the sunscreen. I do know how I feel about it. So when I go and re-up, I will not be buying that sunscreen again. Woo! That stung so bad. I wonder if this gonna sting. Ooh, shit. So it's a normal to oily skin PM clearing serum. They don't even tell me what they got in it, but alpha hydroxy AHA is in there, but I don't know what else. Okay, we not doing that no more. after we shave our face. Ooh. Now we're about to use the hydration. I hope this don't sting. No, that doesn't sting. But yeah, this stuff is super light. It is actively working, shedding layers of the skin, and just helping your skin to rejuvenate. Oof, I'm gonna need that other part to calm down, honey. That burnt. Well, my esthetician never told me I couldn't shave my face before using it. Ooh, that burnt. But we hope that we don't get no adverse reactions in the morning, because it has been doing my skin well. I just ain't never shaved my face. It's literally been that long since I shaved my face that I've had this product, which has been almost 8 months, six months since I've shaved my face. I let my esthetician do it. But yeah, I have not shaved my face with this product, and it stings. But yes, sis, if you are experiencing any crazy skin stuff, whether it's overly dry, breaking out a lot, dehydrated skin, whatever you want to, whatever it is, go talk to your dermatologist about Skin Better Science, whatever it's called. What is it called? Skin Better Science. Or just whatever other products that may be on a high-end scale that have proven to give results, and just start researching some high-end stuff. Now, high-end can be pretty pricey, so I know you don't want to like spend your money on crazy bottles right away, but ask for samples. You can get samples. You can get samples from your dermatologist as you try it out, and then see what works for you. Look at my little freezer growing ice. I love it. So that is it for our chit chat and dermaplanning. I will take you guys along on my skincare journey, as well as my what peeves me journey, right? So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know if you like this or not. Like, did you vibe with this or what? Or no, whatever. We're trying to figure out what we doing with this channel, how we come in with content, all that good stuff. So yes, like and subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and become a part of the family and the tribe.